Hey, everybody. So, another episode of ATC about those comments. Wow, I just did a video on Simply Said yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, which would have been October 3rd. And you can see right here, it's called Dusty Accused of Murking His Own Mother. That was the singer Acree. Basically, a gunshot was heard, I believe, Friday around 12:30 a.m. And someone called the police, and she was found, I believe, in the driveway of her home, and they arrested her 21-year-old son. Yeah, had talent, had a gig plan. She had a band. Her son. Her son, who was also the one who was just recently released from jail out on bond. And the question was, gee, did his mom pass the bond? Did she go ahead and bail her son out? She left him in there. Might still be alive. Very unfortunate. So, here we are on About These Comments, and you can check out the original video on Simply Said. This is what some of these comments, this right here jumped out. I wanted to share this with you. It says, Naomi Akira, what's with Dusties and killing their mothers? I don't know. That's what's blowing my mind. I think what it is, they feel entitled so much, and some of the mommies are mammying them. Now, I don't know about the lady here that I did the original story on. I have no idea about the relationship. But speaking in general, a lot of these guys feel entitled. And I'm kind of wondering if it's at some point, it's like that Dusty I mentioned before in the video, where his mom wanted the rent money and the gas money. And what did he do? He paid her back in bullets. And she called the police. They caught him walking down the street, and she said she was afraid of him. That's the danger you're risking dealing with a Dusty. You might, okay, I've had enough of this. You done pampered this fool. I'm so tired of it, and now you're ready for him to grow up and be a man, and you making your demands. He's not going to be a man. And then he's like, what? Well, she said what to me? Anger. One little way from danger. And then you might get got, get beat, get murdered, killed, shot at. Might get shot. So what's with Dusty's killing their mothers? Because I think there's so much anger around. They don't want to face that some of these Dusties are evil, and you're the closest one to you. That's why the women are always getting killed. Proximity to dustiness. Proximity to evil dust. And they're not going to go out and take it on someone, a man sometimes, that's just like them quite often. Women and children are the target, the ones that they're around. Dusties. So, this is another comment I want to point out briefly. Woo! Sunshine. Honey, you may have saved yourself. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Now, first, Texas Beauty said, Black women think it won't happen to them. It won't come to that, they say, until it does. And I'm quite sure for some of these women that are deceased, been killed by their dusty behind son, they thought, oh, it's not going to happen to me. Well, he ain't going to do that until it does. If someone would have told her, this young lady here, that her son was going to be the death of her, she wouldn't have believed it. And I understand that. You're thinking, no, there's no way. You're not demonic and dusty. Totally different. You can't say what they won't do. Let's get back to Sunshine. Sunshine, you did the right thing, honey. Hail to the queen. You're not delusional. Some people are delusional. So Sunshine says, people talk so much bad stuff on me for putting my son out. They don't realize I feared for my life. I woke up plenty of times with my son standing over me, watching me sleep. I refuse to be a mammy. I haven't talked to my son in years, but he called me last week asking, do I live in the same place? I said, why? He said, don't worry, I don't want to come back. Talk about me all you want, but I refuse to be a mammy. I have peace now, and I like it that way. And guess what? You are also alive today. You're alive today. So there, and I've often said with these mammies, they bail them out of jail, and they coddle these men. They give them food, shelter, clothing, money, car, everything. As long as these Dusties, again, my opinion, they're inflicting pain and anger on other people and harm, the mammies are not worried about it until it comes to you, boo. So I thought about it. I was like, there's no way you can tell me if you got a dusty bitch, your child, your son, your husband, boyfriend, nephew, whoever the hell it is. There's no way you can't see things happening and behavior going around these dust buckets, and you pretend it's not there. These mammies are pretending it's not there, and I think looking the other way on purpose until you end up on the screen. So, Sunshine, I commend you. You fear for your life. And see, it can get to a point they don't want to make they don't want to make a change. We're worried about, oh, what people are gonna say. Look, they can talk about you so much for putting your son out. You did the right thing. You feared for your life. They so concerned about him, hell, they can take him in. Look at it this way. You're still alive. You live to see another day. You have peace and you like it that way. Very good. Because guess what? The same one's talking about you now. They'll still talk about you. If you had kept in there and then heaven forbid something bad happened to you, they'll still be talking about you, but they'll be saying, well, she should have put him out. She didn't see the signs there. She should have put him out. So people gonna wag their raggedy mouths either way it goes. Do you? I commend you for being a woman, and I commend you for valuing yourself. And don't put these old dusty demonic seeds on a shelf. So, ladies, about these comments, if you have one you want to share with us, go ahead, put it out there. But I want to bring this out. That's why I said I knew it. I'm like, there's got to be some kind of telltale signs. Just like the judge told that mother, about my son, and he irresponsible. He never hadn't taught in high school, but he stabbed the girl 120 times. Like the judge said, he's not going to hear all that. He's been found guilty of murder. And he also mentioned we have an epidemic. Part of that epidemic is blindness. The mammies don't want to face reality. So you got that dust. You're going to take her that dust that's near to your heart. That dust might be the death do us part. It might, that dust bucket might put you in the ground. That's probably how to go down. So a lot of people think, oh, it's not going to happen. Or they don't want to think it's going to happen until it does. Who's going to be the next woman on the screen? Taken out by a dusty. It has to stop. Which I know it's not going to, but if we can spread the word and let it resonate with someone to make a change. So, Sunshine, I command you. Somebody's in the same shoes as Sunshine, don't want to face it. Sometimes you got to face your demons. You got to face reality and you got to deal with it. These dusties, it's no joke, but it's so very true. Ungrateful son, she brought him into this world and he took her out. You better get that dust out your house. Thanks for watching.